Adrian, fish number 2, is it from the same place?
Yes, the same place, the same clock, but small. The fish is small.
But we see a pattern developing now. The same place, the same time.
Yes.
Good for tomorrow.
Maybe. I think this maybe little big.
What are your tactics?
Only I think 10 boilies, only big boilies, and this is our tactic.
Do you see any fish jump?
No fish.
Can you tell me anything else?
Good luck, everyone. Poland.
Guys, you look very tired. Hectic and busy night last night.
Yes, we are having the most of the fish in the night, so we can't sleep, and during the day it's also hard. The last night we had 3 fish from 10 kilo, another one of 14 and a half, and the biggest was 19.2. But we are starting to have the fish also in the middle of the lake, in the deepest water, and around 1.7.
Okay.
Which is the deepest at the moment.
So you are now very close. What is the difference between first place and you?
I think so
it's 3 kilo.
3 kilos.
3 kilo.
And your small fish is 17 kilo?
Yeah, 14 and a half.
14 and a half. Oh, okay. So
we are working.
And the small fish, Larissa team,
yeah,
is 18.1 or 18.2.
Okay.
We have to work for a bigger fish than that one, you know.
How big do you need?
Will be a good fish up to 18 for sure.
Okay, so anything above 18?
Anything above 18.
It's very close now. And what about Lisette and Bianca just behind you?
They will follow us. Before we were at the 3rd position, and now we are 2nd. Maybe tomorrow can change. We hope no, but you know, day by day the competition will change.
We speak with Hans and Larissa and Mate, and they say of all the teams in all the lake, they are concerned about you 3.
Why they say that?
They think you are the ones that will catch them.
Okay.
What do you say to that?
I know that also there are good angler. I know Hansing from along here, so it's nice to see that kind of fisherman in that situation, you know, because you have the right peg, the right angler in the right moment, you can have a good result.
I have many respect for all the team in this competition, and for me it's a pleasure. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, no problem. Tomorrow is another day.
First, 2nd, 3rd, no problem, but number 1, it would be good, yeah?
Yes.
So ladies, 2 more nights left. Are you ready?
We're ready for for this night. We're ready now. Everything is fresh in, and we're excited because we changed our techniques a little bit.
Tell me about the changes.
What's most important is we really like to catch some more big fish, because you saw the ladder and of the leader list, and yes, we need some more big fish.
Yes, so we changed the baits, make the baits a bit bigger than it was. So we're taking a bit of a risk because we don't know if it works. We didn't test it yet, but we have to take a risk if we want to win. So that's why we do it. Yeah.
So all is calm, all is ready.
Yes.
What time do you make your changes? A lot of people now I see are in boats on the water, which to me, just when you are coming into bite time, seems a strange choice.
Yeah.
How many hours before dark do you start?
We start rebaiting at 12. And 12, 1, how do you call it in English? In noon?
Midday.
Midday. And that's always our test tactics, because at that time frame we think the carp isn't eating a lot. So that's why we change it and then put it in and let it rest, and hopefully it works.
It's nice looking around everywhere, and other people now are working. You're very tranquil.
Yes. But also in the morning, our neighbor was rebaiting this morning at 7 o'clock. It's also...
This is bite time.
Yeah, it's bite time.
Yeah. For us,
especially here.
Think, yes.
Yeah.
It's remarkably that at Lac de Madine the fish only bites during night times. At about 8 in the evening until 8 in the morning, and then it's
finished.
Quiet, yeah. It's remarkable.
Gents, couple of fish on the score sheet and flying the flag for England.
That's right.
Certainly
Yeah,
are.
definitely.
What's the tactics at the moment?
Just keep
keeping
on
them
trying.
Just keep working hard. Just keep working.
Let's have a look at it on the bank. It's fair to say that you're not quite fishing your rod butts right next to your bed.
No, only about 80 yards away from the bivvy to the rod, so.
Spirits seem high in the England camp.
Always are.
Oh, yeah, got to be.
Till we get a bit whingy later when we get really fatigued. So now that we had a couple of fish on the bank, our energy sort of picked up a bit more. So that's
The
really
thing
made me
is,
happy.
it's finding out where the fish are, how they're feeding, and all the rest of it, really.
Gents, good start for you and you've caught one.
Yeah, not too bad at all. Yeah, not too shoddy, but long way to go still, a couple of days. But hopeful, because there's fish in the spots and the baits are disappearing. So we've got a chance, an outside chance, but it's there.
The area that was a bit of a hump is now completely cleared of silt, and all the shells are showing through. So and I've had a missed take off there as well, so it's looking spot on for tonight.
First trip to Madine, it's been a good experience, a lovely venue. Good to see fish coming out all over the lake and waiting their turn, hopefully. So
Nothing yet then?
very nice. No, nothing yet. A few bream, lots of small fish getting in on the particles and small baits. I think they'd eat anything actually.
Well, gentlemen, a fish for one of the English teams and a good start for you, Jacko.
Yeah, that's right, mate. Yeah, it's always nice to get the first one under the way. All we got to do now is catch 2 more big ones, and we're in with a shout, you know. But the pressure's off when you caught one. You know, I mean, Tim's found a spot where he can get a bite. So hopefully, you know, it's down to Mr. Carp now. Just wait for the next bite to come along. Hopefully.
Good fish as well. It's a counter too, Tim. You've had another bit of an occurrence too. So you're confident that more action?
Hopeful. You're never confident with these things, are you? But it's nice to find somewhere where they'll pick a bait up. You know, we've been plugging away at it for 3 days, and suddenly it turned up last night and there was another occurrence of some sort. So they're a carp visiting the spot. So let's hope there's 1 or 2 more like what we're offering them.
Peg 52 now, and the Austrian pairing of Victor Lehmer and Andreas Gummler, and the crowds are gathering to look at something very, very special indeed. The boys have landed the biggest fish of the tournament so far. This is 26.2 kilos, and if it stays as the biggest fish, this will land them a prize of £1,000 and a load of goodies from the various different sponsors. Well, it's first thing in the morning and you'll see that we're on the water heading out to the far-flung reaches of Lac de Madine. The competition is very nearly over. It finishes at 8 a.m. So the guys haven't got too much time left if they want to be in with a chance of winning a fantastic title. What has happened over the night? Well, whereas the night before last virtually nothing happened with the leaders, last night I can tell you that all 3 swapped places. All 3 caught fish, and all 3 caught fish that count towards their final total. The Italians, they were in second. They caught a 15 kilo fish, however it wasn't enough to take first. The ladies, Lisette and Bianca, they were in third. They did catch a fish. It was enough to put them up into second. It was a 22 kilo carp. My word, Sissing, could he be second for a 3rd time? That would be incredible. We're just on the way there now, and you'll notice that throughout the course of this program, we've not been able to get out on the bank and see them much, because if you look behind me, you can see why. They're in the woods over here. This is an area called a dark side, because the only way you can get to it is by boat, and of course we can't disturb the competitors too much. There they are, you see the stars and stripes flying. They've got 15 minutes left. All ears and eyes are not on these guys at the moment, but on Venema and Benders. If they catch another one and it's big enough, they could retake the lead. If they don't, these guys will be World Carp Classic Champions 2015. Well, here we have it, 30 seconds left in what has been an absolutely incredible battle out here at Lac de Madine. We're in what we think is likely to be the winning team, Kerfs, Switlik and Sissing. They've led all the way through this competition. There was a little blip last night when the Dutch girls Venema caught, my word, that went with a fair old bang. They caught a big fish, but that is it. There we go. We think these guys are in the lead. We just need to check that the other girls haven't caught anything. We've not heard anything on the radio, is that it? That's it. There we go. Guys, World Carp Classic champions. Celebrations there. It's unofficial at the moment, and just till we check the 20-minute rule. Hans there, rather smoothly taking the neck off a champagne bottle with his knife. He's done that before. And there it is. New champions.
America!
Guys, well, there we have it. That's it. That has got to be a massive relief. Brilliant, brilliant result. Larissa, as team captain, what have you got to say for that?
I'm speechless right now. I mean, it was one of those, I didn't think it was going to happen. I made some bets that I really didn't think that we were going to win, so now I'm going to have to pay up. I'm not going to look forward to that, but no, it's awesome. I mean, to be world champion, especially in Team USA, I couldn't have done it without these two. I mean, Carp Connections and this team, we fished really, really well together, and that's what did it. I mean, this didn't even feel like we were doing a competition. This felt like we were on a fishing holiday, because most importantly, we had a lot of fun and a lot of laughs.
We saw a few times you had fun. Mate, we've got to talk about that fish last night. That, you know, you were being chased. It was very, very close. Yeah. You've been at the leaderboard all the way through, but you hear that the girls catch another big fish and you hit back immediately with another big one as well. Good feeling, eh?
Yeah, it was a good feeling, but I knew that that has to be a big fish for sure. And yeah, I'm not scared that we lost the first position.
It is team effort. We prepared well and we motivate each other. So no, it was cool. It was really great.
2 seconds over the last 2 years. Now we're first.
2 seconds, last 2 years. Well, that's second position, first position. So what else is that? What other goals are there to set?
Absolutely. You've been very consistent, haven't you? Up there, very, very consistent. But it must be nice to put that tick in the box.
Yes.
At last. What have you got to say to anybody else watching this?
What I've got to say is buy a ticket for next year and compete us, because we're going to defend this one.
Well done, guys. Have your moment of glory. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Well done. Madam, sir, well done. Well, there we have it. That is the end of an absolutely magnificent World Carp Classic out here at Madine. Worthy winners, very well celebrated. An absolutely sterling job they've done. And next year, the Classic moves over to the Czech Republic. From me until then, see you soon.